morning, students. Today we are going to discuss our next chapter, that is chapter 4, Reproduction in Animals. First of all, students, I must know that you all are fine at your home and you are following the videos and going through your assessment procedures. You must have enjoyed. Now that we have completed with our first, second, and third chapter, we are starting with our next unit, that is Unit 2, Animal Life. And in Unit 2, the first chapter is Reproduction in Animals. Today we are going to discuss about the reproduction system. Reproduction system of animals only, not plants. We are discussing about reproduction system in animals. Reproduction system in animals is different for every animal. If it's a mammal or it's a egg laying animal. An egg laying animal is an animal which lays eggs, and a mammal is an animal which give birth to the young ones. Now reproduction system consists of the process of giving birth to the young ones. So we are going to discuss about this procedure in this chapter. Reproduction in animals. What does reproduction in animals means about? We all know that no living being in fact can live forever. Everybody who is born on this earth is going to die after some time. In the same way, animals also, after completing their lifespan, they die out. So how do the generation to generation reproduction goes on? Now reproduction is done by animals to keep going on their generation. For example, if dogs have not done the process of reproduction, the dogs must have extinct from the earth. Just you must have known about the dinosaurs in the earlier times. They extinct from the earth due to some natural calamity, and another thing was that the reproduction system was stopped among them. So reproduction system is very important to keep going the species, and that means the species should not extinct from the earth. That is the main reason why the animals reproduce, or human being a social animal is also responsible to carry out the process of reproduction to keep going on the generations that are coming forward. For example, you as a generation, you are a next generation and you are here so that the process of reproduction can be done on forever. Now, students, first of all, let us try to understand the term reproduction, because we are talking about the term reproduction in animals. For that, we must know what is the meaning of reproduction. Reproduction is the ability by which living beings produce the young ones of their own kind. Now, let us try to break this definition and understand one by one what is meaning of reproduction. Reproduction is the ability means that the living beings must have the ability to reproduce, and the ability to reproduce rests among the females. We all know there are two kinds of genders, males and females, and females are responsible to reproduce. Females only can reproduce. For example, mother gives birth to a child, a hen gives eggs or lays its eggs, and a chick or chicken comes out of it. In the same way, dog birth to puppies. So reproduction system is carried out among the females. Second thing, reproduction system is carried out by the living beings. That means non-living beings cannot carry the production system. The reproduction system must be done by the living beings. For example, chair, tables, can they reproduce? No, they cannot reproduce. But dogs, cats, tiger, they can reproduce because they are living beings. Third thing, produce young ones. Reproduction system must be able or must be carried out when the young ones are produced by the mothers. That means suppose if it's a dog mother, it produce puppies, right? So the young one, that is the puppy, is a very small child, is a very small animal that comes out of the mother's womb, and it is a young one that is produced young ones. That means the reproduction system is carried out by the mothers, and they give birth to the young ones, they produce the young ones. Fourth thing is of its own kind. Its own kind, that means the reproduction system among animals is possible or is done when the young one is produced and the young one resembles the mother or father. That means they carry the features of the mother or father. जो भी यंग वन प्रोड्यूस होता है उसमें किसके फीचर्स होते हैं, उसमें मदर या फादर के फीचर्स होते हैं. For example, you as a young one, suppose a child, that means you as a young one have the features of your mother and father. आपके अंदर अपने मदर और फादर के फीचर्स हैं. If you are tall and your father is tall, that means you are having features of your father, that to become a tall person. In the similar way, dogs produce puppies that resembles the features of dogs. डॉग्स अगर पपीज़ को प्रोड्यूस करते हैं, दे प्रोड्यूस देयर ओन काइंड, दैट मीन्स दे प्रोड्यूस द बेबीज दैट रिजेंबल्स दैम. सो द मेन मीनिंग ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन में जो भी मेन चीज़ होती हैं, दैट इज़ एबिलिटी, लिविंग बींग्स प्रोड्यूस यंग वंस इट्स ओन काइंड, that makes the full term of reproduction. I hope you all have understand the term reproduction now.